Hey, I'm glad you guys made it back. I've got a lot of stuff I want to touch off on today, show you guys. Just got back from the Detroit NNL show. Man, what fun that was. Got to see a bunch of buddies down there. Went out to eat. And the only thing that I didn't do was get pictures of the show. But the other guys did. I know they did because I saw them. So, but yeah, the Detroit area modelers. It was a great show. This year they was a class of 1964 was their main theme, and then the sub theme was 4x4s. And man, there was some really cool stuff down there. Let me tell you, really cool stuff. So I did run across Craig's Corners, Creg down there. If you guys haven't been, he gave me a shop card. Uh, if you guys haven't been over there, and I'm sure you have, run over there and take a look at some of his stuff, man. The guy is a crazy, crazy good painter. I'm amazed at how smooth his paints are. Love this car. He had it down there. The other one was probably there, but like I say, I didn't get a chance to walk around too much over there. But yeah, really super neat. So get over and check out Craig's Corner if you haven't. Um, Another fellow that was over there was James Tester from Scale Model Experiment. My bad, James. I didn't recognize you when I first saw you. I apologize. But yeah, another one that was just crazy good. It's on some of these builds, man. So yeah, he gave me his card. Another fellow I ran across over there was the one and only Tim from Throttle Power. Love hanging out with that guy. He's a lot of fun. So check his channel out too, guys. He's always finding different areas to go to, and he's not always doing scale stuff. He's also doing some one-to-one stuff too. So check him out. Let me show you my T-shirt that I bought. I keep thinking that I'm. Oh no, there's one other thing I'm forgetting. I also ran across Craig from D Factory Rat. He was down there. Check his channel out. I didn't get a card from him or anything, but yeah, you guys have seen him. And Jimmy, his buddy, was down there. They had some semi trucks and some other cool stuff. He had an Echo 1 down there that he'd painted black, and it was like really super cool. I really dug it, man. It was really neat. I think it was a tribute to Terry Thatcher. So, anyways, run across the booth here, and he was selling Johan T-shirts. So I grabbed me a T-shirt, and every year I keep saying I'm going to grab one. This year was really cool T-shirt, so I definitely got this one. So Phil noticed it, or Phil from Horton's Hot Rod Shop. He rode down with me, and so thanks, Phil, for pointing that thing out, because this year I was going home with a T-shirt, and I did. So let me grab some other things because you guys really want to check out some of the stuff that I picked up. All right, I got the big scale, and I've been wanting these big scales. I'm starting to collect more and more of these. The old eyesight's not there, and boy, is there a lot of detail on these things. So I'm looking at a Hawaiian funny car, and Phil pulls this thing out from, I guess, down on the floor or something, or underneath the table. I just fell in love with it. I remember seeing it when it was brand new. And, I asked him, I said, man, are you interested in that? He said, no, I just, I'm pulling it out for you. And I said, well, I'm not going to get both of them. I'm only going to get one. So I'm going to grab the rail. If you're sure you didn't want it. He said, no, I'm sure I don't. So I put the Hawaiian back, and I got the big rail. It's all there too, guys. It's going to be a sweet build. Let me walk around the camera. You guys, you probably have seen these kits before. I mean, the chrome tree. I mean, it's just big stuff, man. And body, tins, and then the rail and everything, engine blocks. So it's gonna be a fun build for sure. So that's one that I ended up with. So let me grab another one. Well, this guy had the yellow one and the red one, and as you can see, the box is roached really bad. It's down at the bottom down here. It's been taped. I don't know how many times. It's been crushed up at the top really bad. And it's showing just a light hint of a little bit of water damage. So I asked the guy, he picked it up off the floor, and I says, man, I'm interested in this. And he just almost didn't want to sell it to me. I said, well, I'd like to look at it. He says, well, it's all there. I said, well, yeah, I still want to look at it. I don't know if the way the box is, I don't know if the body's any good or if the decals are any good. Well, he was really miffed that I was pushing the issue to have it cut it open, but he cut it open, and it's all there and it's all good. So the red one you don't see as often as you do the yellow one, and so I have the new one that's out, the Marine funny car, Grand Am funny car, and now I've got the red one. So the yellow one, that's down the road. I'm not too worried about grabbing it right away. But I definitely wanted the red one because I don't see the red ones. Now, they might be out there a little more than I'm thinking, but I don't ever see them, so I wanted to grab it for sure. And it's not hurt. You can see the body is still good. It's still in the bags and all. I mean, it was all there. And the decals are still really good and crisp. So I'm real happy to grab that one as well. So that's another one that's going to be probably next year after. That's trying to get these accumulated for down the road. So I think this gives me 6 altogether now. So anyways, let me grab some other stuff. All right, another one that I was I actually went down for this one. I was looking for a Don Schumacher and the Revell kit. This is the Vega, and I don't know why, but I kept thinking that it was a Monza, but it's a Vega. So I got down there and I wasn't finding one, and it was surprising me because I thought for sure they would be out there fairly plentiful, but I didn't see any in the show. And I came up to one vendor that I buy from up in Bay City quite a bit, and so I asked him. I says, I'm looking for a Don Schumacher, and he says, well, hang on a minute. I got one in around the back, and he had bought it for himself. And I says, well, if you're wanting it for yourself, hang on to it. And he said, no, I can sell it to you. Well, he bought it because the box is so crisp and so clean, and he collects unopened kits. Now this one the seal's been off it, but it's still, in the bags and everything. The body's still there. I mean, it's a nice little Vega. It's got the humps on the front fenders here, and the ventilation in the rear window. So pretty cool. Now, the one thing that I'm a little concerned about on this one is, I hope this picks it up. Do you see right here, there's a line across there, and then there's a couple lines over here. Now, they're not tire marks. And there's some more lines in here. I'm not sure what these are from, they almost look like cuts, but they're not. I, I'm, I'm getting a little leery about wanting to use them, but man, they're so clean and so crisp. It's so nice. Um, I don't know. Maybe I should take them over to STS and have a set made, use those or something. I don't know. But anyway, that's my John Schumacher. I was real happy to grab it. So I got some more, guys. Okay. It's Johan time. I ended up getting some Johan stuff that I'm real happy about. And actually, I've had these kits, but I bought extras because they're getting harder and harder to run across. So, first off, he had box tops, and everything was in the box tops, and I haven't any bottoms. But he had the kit was in the bags. This one's the Mustang, okay, and then the chrome tree is there, and the glass, and then the instructions. No decals, no tires. So I bought this one. Like I say, this is the Mustang. I've already built this kit. It's in my display case, but I didn't have any decals for it, so I kind of decaled it up with contingency stickers. I built that one when my wife and I first got married, and that thing's been kicking around forever. So I bought, let me hold this up right, a set of slicks, Mickey Thompson Mustang. This is going to be his Mustang that he had. It's a dark blue, and then it'll have these light blue decals to it. And these are slicks, produced by Slicks. So you know they're going to be pretty sweet to work with. So that's going to go on this body here. Okay. So got that one squared away. Again, showing that these are Comets, but they're not. He's just letting these box tops go, and the box tops are nice. They're not hurt at all. So I got an extra one now. Just need to get the bottoms. But these are the Pintos. Okay, so I've got another Pinto. Again, it's got the chrome and the instructions. There's no tires. This one's missing one wheel, one mag wheel, rear wheel. But I'm sure I'll come up with a mag wheel for it, and that'll be pretty sweet. So yeah, it's got the Pinto in the rear glass on this one, and so I got. Oh, gotta hold it up right, Paul. I've got almost enough here in this set to do 2 Mickey Thompson Pintos. There's just one grill and headlights, but I'll fudge out something. I'm sure I can get another one. So I got enough to do his red Pinto and a blue Pinto. Now the blue Pinto had the steel part looking down at the bottom, and all this lettering, and I know which lettering. Some of it's scripted and some of it is written out, so I know which ones go where. So red or blue body, I should say. So I bought this kit here, and it's all white body, which, you know, I've been thinking about this for last day or two since I've been down to the show. I don't remember Johan putting their kits inside bags. Maybe they did. I don't know. But anyways, even if they didn't and somebody popped them out, I got to repop if that's the case. So I got one to make the blue car and one to make the red car. Now this Johan Pinto, I've had this one. I got it last year. Now it's already molded in red. So I'm thinking, all right, I do not have decals for it. I've got everything else, but I got the tires and the glass and everything's in here. I got the chrome tree and I got the instructions. The only thing is I didn't get any decals for it. So I'm thinking, oh, let me throw this stuff around. I got decals here to do an almost second vehicle. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do is I'm either going to finish out the red one or I'm going to do the blue one complete. It's just going to be either way. And so he ran both of them. I know the blue one is more popular than the red one. So anyways, I wasn't planning on building this one, but I think I am now. Then while I was down there, right at the tail end, Dean, now I found my Malco Mustang. It was Dean had it over there, and it was real close to him. And when I say real close, I'm talking just a couple of minutes before he's going to go with his half off sale. And so I know right where it's at. And I'm over there and I'm grabbing these decals, taking care of that, and I come right back, and as I'm walking back, he makes the announcement for half off. And so I'm looking around for the Malco Mustang, and somebody had already grabbed it. So I'm looking around, and as I'm looking around, I see this one, Johan kit, sitting there, and he's got $50 on it, and it's still wrapped. I mean, it's still wrapped up. And I'm thinking, well, wait a minute, 50 off, that's $25 for Johan still wrapped in a box. And the box is really nice. I mean, there's a little bit of wear right in here, but not much. And that's only because, you know, it's been pushed around a little bit and the corner's bent. But yeah, really nice. So this gives me 3 of these now. So I'm real happy with this one. I'm going to try not to open this one up and save it for as long as I possibly can. And you know it's got the Boss Haas decals in there. So I got that. I went over to STS and I picked up some green and real light gold pinstriping for a custom. That's going to come down the road. So real happy with those. And when you buy something from them, they give you these plate stickers, bumper stickers, and pins and stuff like that. So I got the STS stuff. And then I got the Pabst Blue Ribbon Charger. Not sure of the year Charger. I'm thinking, what, 71, 72 Charger. And so I got those decals. Now I got to get a kit. I never seen these decals before. Like I was saying earlier, you guys, I'm a sucker for beer decal cars. So the paint schemes. So I grabbed this one right away. And when I was down there at STS, they had the Malco decals for the Malco Super Vet. Now, I was ecstatic because I figured there's no way I'm going to find any of these. But they had them. The only problem is she told me that these are for the one with the white flip nose. And I got to look online, and instead of painting the whole car red, now I'm going to have to go through and this is supposed to be painted white around the roof. And then the trunk lid, I guess these two here, I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to paint them white in those areas. And this is a rear quarters. Am I right? I think that's a rear quarter. Anyways, it's going to be a little more difficult than I'm thinking. There's not as much red on it as the other one. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays out, but I'm not going to give up on it. So I'll get this thing going anyway. So I'm really stoked to do this because Sean's over at Scale Model Car Guys channel. Man, his was really super cool to look at, and I cannot wait to get started building that. So that is it for me, guys. I think I did pretty well. I'm real happy with the items that I ended up getting, and like I say, and then afterwards we all went out to grab a bite to eat, and so anyways, appreciate you guys hanging around. If you've gone this far, wow, I appreciate it, because I haven't put out one this long in quite a while. So thanks for hanging out, guys. You guys be safe. Have a good Veterans Day rest of it. There's not a lot of it left, so we will talk at you guys on the next one.